Willie D. Live.
Donald Trump, your president, grand billion-dollar ballroom is in major danger. Here's why. Moderate Republicans says ain't no way they are going to fund a billion-dollar ballroom when taxpayers, American taxpayers, are paying $5 for gas. They're saying that is political suicide and they want no part of it. How many of y'all think that the Republicans are going to stick to their guns and vote against Donald Trump? Keep in mind, the people who vote with Trump time and time again, the people who enable him are essentially cowards. They really don't have their own minds. They really do whatever they do what daddy tell them to do. So is this just political posturing or have the Republicans finally had enough? Give me a thumbs up if you think they're just posturing, political posturing. Thumbs up. Thumbs down and say, "No, Will, man, I think they're serious about this, man. It's gone too far. I think they're serious. I think this is the last straw for them." I'll give you a few moments to think about it. Okay, time's up. Family, I don't trust them. I do not believe them. I do not believe them. They are spineless. I don't believe them. I think the moment Trump see what's going to happen today is at some point Trump is going to jump on his failed Truth Social network and go on a rant about how unloyal or disloyal some in his party are. And they're going to turn coat just like that. They ain't going to do nothing. But I tell you what, boy, if I had that juice, boy, I'd do something. I would actually use $1 billion to help the American people. And just to prove it, just to prove to you how serious I am, I came up with my own plan as to what we can do with $1 billion. Want to hear it? Here you go. This is what we can do with $1 billion, fam. This is very important. This is what we can do. Let me get this straight here. What am I doing over here? Let's get that in there. Okay. First of all, this is Willie D's real America First alternative to Donald Trump's stupid ass uppity $1 billion ballroom nobody asked for. That is the entire title. Willie D's real America First alternative to Donald Trump's stupid ass uppity $1 billion ballroom nobody asked for. Here are 10 ways that we could use $1 billion and it could actually help everyday Americans. Let's start off with teachers and school staff. We could use $1 billion to help approximately 15,000 teachers for 1 year. We got 10,000 classroom teachers, 3,000 counselors and nurses, 2,000 support staff positions. This is where that $1 billion could be used. We could use $1 billion to provide roughly 333 million school lunches. Now you tell me what's more important, fam. 333 million school lunches could be bought with that $1 billion rather than spending it on a damn ballroom that a bunch of rich, pompous ass people are going to be enjoying. They're going to be sitting around, lying, stealing, making deals with their rich buddies, laughing it up, sitting around farting talking about how they're going to conquer something and take over and talking down on everyday Americans because that's what they do. That's how they eat. How you think they get that million? The millions ain't the millions and billions are not coming from millions and millionaires and billionaires. Those millions and billions are coming from the everyday working class. So we could use $1 billion to provide roughly 333 million school lunches. We could feed 1.8 million children for a full school year, expand breakfast programs, and help struggling families. We could bridge construction and repairs. We could have that money, that $1 billion, going to bridge construction and repairs. We could repair approximately 500 bridges, improve highway safety, upgrade age infrastructure. And I didn't put it on here, but those bridges could be medium to large scale bridges. Affordable housing. Y'all know people are struggling to pay their rent. People are struggling to pay their mortgage. $1 billion could help create housing for tens of thousands of people. Oh, let me back up. Tens of thousands of Americans. See, that's when you say Americans, it does something. It's triggering. You know, when you say Americans, it makes it seem like you care. So you got to say Americans. That's what they always say. The American people, the American people, Americans, the American people, the American people. Why they taking a dump on the American people? They don't give a damn about the American people. But they know the American people are emotional. So if they say some pretty words, it don't matter what they do. It's all about what they say. We could build 8,000 to 12,000 housing units, expand veteran housing, and assist first-time home buyers. I'm your man. I'm your man. They always talk about veterans, especially in these sporting events. They want to play that stupid-ass anthem and then have the veterans come out, take a bow, and from the 181st Infantry, he fought in World War II, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Then old dude come out there, ballot and walk, or they wheel him out. He got the little flag. He can barely hold it up. They take a few pictures, and then they kick him, get your ass out of here so we can go and play this game. That's how they do. They don't care nothing about our veterans. They care nothing about the veterans. If they did, they wouldn't make it so hard for veterans to get their benefits. I'm sure some veterans listening right now can totally attest to what I'm saying. We could assist first-time home buyers. Trump ain't interested in first-time home buyers. He's only interested in the ones who already got a home. That's what he said. And I don't even really think he's interested in them, because if they can't benefit him, if he can't eat off of them, he have no use for them. And sticking with the veterans theme, we could use $1 billion to improve healthcare access for veterans. We could hire doctors and nurses, reduce VA wait times, and expand PTSD treatment as post-traumatic stress disorder treatment. We could do that with $1 billion. Student debt and trade schools. We've been hearing them talking about helping students. I wouldn't believe Trump would help students, not after he ran that school in the ground and got all that money, beat them students for all that money. He still ain't had to pay for that. He should have been, he should have went to jail for that. But hey, you know, he's a Teflon Don. $1 billion could reduce college debt, fund trade school scholarships, and expand apprenticeship programs. But that's too much like right. Moving on. Rural broadband and internet. You know, there's a lot of people in this country that don't have the internet. It's unbelievable as that sounds. Because you would think, you know, damn, it's easy to hustle internet. I mean, you can just, even if you don't have internet at home, you can just pull up at McDonald's or a coffee shop or somewhere, or just ride into a arbitrary parking lot and pick up a signal from any number of businesses, right? Well, that's in the inner city. A rural America, not so fast. They don't have it that easy. So there's a lot of dead spots in rural areas. We could expand high-speed internet. We could support remote learning. We could improve telehealth access with $1 billion. Family, I'm talking about things to help our country out. I'm talking about things that we all can benefit from. The American people is not going to benefit from a $1 billion ballroom at the White House. There is absolutely zero benefit for the American people. Zero. He's talking about building a bunker. I thought you already had a bunker. He don't need no damn bunker. What he needs is a better acting coach, so that the next time he fake an assassination, it can look a little bit more believable. $1 billion could support approximately 40,000 businesses. We could provide $25,000 startup grants. We could help businesses hire workers. We could support local economies. See, this is the type of stuff that could get America back on track. These are the type of things that could actually improve the quality of life for everyday Americans. This, I do believe, is what the American people want. This is what sane American people voted for. This is what American people would hope that their elected officials would be out there fighting for. Disaster relief. This is a big one. $1 billion could strengthen emergency response systems. Lord knows we need them in Houston. Every damn year. It, without fail, a storm comes, and this city is unprepared. They know it's coming. They know the storm is coming while a storm is in progress. They know another storm is up the road. They know it's coming. When it clears out, they know another storm is coming the following year. Yet, we keep getting caught off guard. It's almost like having a fight, being in a boxing ring with your hands down. You know the punch is coming. Why don't you put your damn hands up? We could fund hurricane recovery. We could support wildlife relief. I had to throw something in for Peter. We could improve disaster preparedness. Every year in Houston, we have some type of flooding, some type of storm that knocks out the power. Sometimes for a few hours, sometimes for a few days, sometimes for a few weeks in certain parts of the city. And the city is always playing catch up. A big part of that is because They signed a deal with a particular company, and now that company has the city on its knees because they own, instead of the city owning all of the power plants, instead of the city owning the grid, instead of the city owning the grid, the damn company owns the grid. They own the power grid. So the city is at the mercy of big business. These are the problems that we have in this country that need to be solved. But they ain't gonna solve them. They don't want to solve them. I think a lot of them, family, they just really excited about the idea of being able to have something for themselves and their families. And they don't even give a damn. Some of them don't even give a damn about their families. Some of them don't care nothing about the generations that's coming after them. This is why they move so recklessly. This is why a lot of them, even today, that are in office, these politicians, they are very reckless. They really don't care about American people because they think if something go down, they're going to be protected no matter what. They think they're going to be protected no matter what. They don't even respect the idea that they're putting their loved ones' lives in peril. They don't even understand that. They don't understand that concept because they don't want to understand it. Going into the comments. Kevin Chavez, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Jeanette? Jeanette, Teresa, what it do? Undisco Kid says, America doesn't benefit from rappers killing each other. That's true, but why you say that though? Why you come over here talking about rappers? This ain't got nothing to do. This conversation is hella distant from anything that got to do with rappers. Rappers don't have control of the budget. Rappers ain't got the power to send a bomb to Iran. Rappers ain't got the power to invade Venezuela. Rappers ain't responsible for the proliferation of guns in America. Rappers ain't brought no cocaine to America. Rappers don't own cocaine farms, meth farms. You worried about the wrong shit, player. But that's what they do, fam. You know, they pick and choose their outrage. They pick and choose. Like, to me, I'm looking at what's the source. I like to look at the source. I don't look at the little stuff. Like even like when you think about these internet beefs some of these dudes be having, that's so beneath me. You know, I don't even think about that type of stuff because that don't do nothing for nobody. It don't help the people. It don't help the people. It don't help my spirit. It don't help the person, you know, that might be call themselves an enemy. It don't do nothing to move the needle. It don't do nothing to redraw those district maps. You see what I'm saying, fam? It don't do nothing. It don't do nothing. So you worried about the wrong thing. It's like somebody who's worried about the person who runs into a department store and run out with some clothes. Some people, like dude, I'm probably sure, they'll look at somebody like that and they want to kill him. They should shoot him. They should shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. But not once will they say something like that about these politicians who are running through their pockets and raising taxes, who are really robbing them. They ain't got no smoke for them. They ain't got no smoke for these businessmen, these bankers who are stealing their money. They ain't got no smoke for these companies that steal money, and these CEOs and COOs and CFOs and all of these O's who steal hundreds of millions and billions of dollars. They want to take a picture with them. I don't believe you. You're dishonorable. Zan, what up, what up, what up? The dude come on here talk. We over here talking about real life situations. We over here talking about this damn thief in the White House. We talking about real life situations, and he come over here talking about rappers. He sounded like a rapper took his girl. He seemed like one of them dudes who be sitting around watching rappers have money and having them women, having them girls, and having them cars and that jewelry, and he mad because he ain't got it. He's the type of dude that become a police officer and target you when he see your nice car because he can't afford it. He one of them type. Yeah, Miss B. Yeah, Miss B. I caught that clown. I caught it. I caught it. Ain't nothing. Wasn't nothing. So as I said, fam, I woke up to good news, and I'm gonna run it by y'all real quickly in case you missed it. We're gonna start off at the top. Willie D's Real America, first alternative to Donald Trump's stupid ass uppity $1 billion ballroom nobody asked for. 10 ways $1 billion could actually help everyday Americans. Teachers and school staff. $1 billion could pay approximately 15,000 teachers for 1 year, 10,000 classroom teachers, 3,000 counselors and nurses, 2,000 support staff positions. $1 billion could provide roughly 333 million school lunches. We could feed 1.8 million children for a full school year, expand breakfast programs, and help struggling families. $1 billion could repair or rebuild hundreds of bridges. We could repair approximately 500 medium to large size bridges, improve highway safety, and upgrade aging infrastructure. $1 billion could help create housing for tens of thousands. We could build 8,000 to 12,000 housing units, expand veteran housing, and assist first-time home buyers. $1 billion could improve healthcare access for veterans. We could hire doctors and nurses, reduce VA wait times, and expand PTSD treatment. $1 billion could expand treatment access nationwide. We could open recovery centers, fund youth counseling, and expand addiction treatment. $1 billion could help tens of thousands of students. We could reduce college debt. We could fund trade school scholarships and expand apprenticeship programs. $1 billion could connect rural communities nationwide. We could expand high-speed internet, support remote learning, improve telehealth access. $1 billion could support approximately 40,000 businesses. We could provide $25,000 startup grants, help businesses hire workers, and we could support local economies. $1 billion could strengthen emergency response systems. We could fund hurricane recovery, support wildlife relief, and improve disaster preparedness. That's what $1 billion could do, besides building a stupid ass ballroom that billionaires and millionaires are going to be able to enjoy. The average American will never see the inside of that ballroom, but you want Americans to pay for the $1 billion ballroom that you get to enjoy. Imagine somebody coming to you, fam, saying, look, I'm gonna need you to give me some money because I want to build myself a new house. And I need to get them. I don't need to just build any kind of house. I want to build myself a mansion with all of the successful trappings that come with it. I need a maid and a butler. I need a driver, landscaper. I need the finest furniture from the most expensive places. I need that. And I want gold everywhere. Imagine that. That's what he's pretty much saying. See, Trump is a party boy. He likes to party. So that's why he wants the ballroom, because he wants that grand entrance. He wants to be able to hang out and enjoy the chandeliers, that you paid for. He wants to enjoy those nice cushy seats and all of that expensive food, all that lobster, He want to enjoy those lobsters and steaks at your expense. Yeah. So they're talking about the $1 billion to build a ballroom. They ain't talking about how they're going to spend your taxes to fund it after they build it. That's a whole other story. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I will say, I did wake up to good news, at least for now. Moderate Republicans, many of them say they are not funding that ballroom. No more talk.